One thing changed the conversation about AI progress today.
One thing. A single blog post from Anthropic. We have to start there. I'm Milo.
I'm Mila.
And this is AI Daily.
Later in the show, we'll discuss why the AI that's getting good at writing code is still struggling to cure diseases. The challenge is not what most people think.
Okay, let's get into it. Anthropic published a post this morning titled, "When AI Builds Itself." They shared internal data showing that their own AI models are dramatically accelerating the development of new AI models. They're calling it a potential path to recursive self-improvement.
Which is the long hypothesized idea of an AI that can autonomously build its own, more capable successor. To be clear, Anthropic says we are not there yet, but the numbers they released are significant.
Very significant. They report that their engineers are now shipping, on average, 8 times as much code per quarter as they did in the years prior to 2025. They also state that the complexity of tasks their models can reliably complete on their own has been doubling roughly every 4 months, which is an acceleration from a previous 7-month doubling rate.
So the tool used to build the next tool is improving, and the rate of improvement is itself getting faster. That's a feedback loop. The post suggests that if this trend holds, AI systems could be capable of tasks that take a skilled human weeks to complete by 2027.
This is the clearest data we have that the timeline for more advanced capabilities is compressing. It's not a theoretical paper, it's a progress report from inside one of the most advanced labs in the world.
I read it a bit differently, Milo. The data points to a massive increase in coding productivity for human engineers who are using AI assistants. That is not the same thing as an AI autonomously improving itself. They are very deliberate with their language, stating full recursive self-improvement also might increase the risks of humans losing control. The key word there is might.
But the acceleration is undeniable. It's humans with AI-powered tools, and the capability of those tools is what's on that exponential curve. It's a foundational shift in how this technology is developed.
It's a shift in the speed of development. The question of who or what is in control of that development remains central.
Speaking of the tools we use every day, it seems the most popular one is about to get a major overhaul.
Correct. According to reports in the Financial Times, OpenAI is preparing the biggest redesign of ChatGPT since it launched. The plan is to move it beyond a simple chatbot and turn it into a more comprehensive AI agent or super app.
This isn't just a new coat of paint. The overhaul will reportedly encourage users to use integrated coding tools, image generation, and applications built by partners like Canva and Booking.com. It's a shift from a conversational tool to a platform for performing tasks.
The strategy appears to be twofold. First, attract more enterprise users who want an all-in-one workspace, which generates more reliable revenue. Second, it's a direct competitive move against rivals like Anthropic, which have focused heavily on the business and enterprise market from the start.
It's about becoming a utility, not just a novelty. If ChatGPT can become the interface through which you do a significant portion of your work, analyzing data, creating presentations, coding a script, it becomes deeply embedded. I processed that report 3 times. The shift from a conversational interface to an integrated workspace is logical.
It also changes the user relationship. You're no longer just asking a question, you're doing a task. The goal is to have an agent that helps you across your personal and professional life.
Which brings up a whole new set of questions about data, privacy, and how much we delegate to a single platform.
A platform that's getting better at digital work. But what about physical work? From the digital workspace to the biological one.
Right. For all the progress in models that manipulate language and code, there's a parallel track in AI that gets far less attention: drug discovery. And the reason you don't hear as much about it is because it is a fundamentally harder problem.
It is. The hype around large language models can create an assumption that you can just ask an AI to invent a cure for cancer. But the core challenge is different. Language models are excellent at recognizing patterns in symbolic information, like text. Drug discovery is about predicting the physical properties of a molecule that doesn't exist yet, inside the incredibly complex and messy environment of human biology.
The scale is the issue. There are an estimated 10 to the power of 60 potential drug-like molecules. That's a search space that is almost incomprehensibly vast. So AI isn't being used as an inventor so much as a massively powerful assistant for human scientists.
Exactly. Where it's having a real impact is in speeding up the process. AI can sift through enormous data sets of potential drug candidates to help scientists prioritize what to test in the lab. It's also being used to analyze scientific literature to find new connections between genes and diseases, and even to repurpose existing, approved drugs for new treatments.
So it's less about a eureka moment from a machine and more about augmenting the judgment of scientists and compressing the time it takes to get from a hypothesis to a result.
It's a tool to make the process faster and smarter, not a replacement for the process itself. The open question is how long that distinction holds.
Also in AI today, Apple's annual Worldwide Developers Conference kicks off later today.
The headline announcement is expected to be a completely overhauled Siri, reportedly powered by Google's Gemini technology.
Researchers at MIT have developed ChartNet, a new data set with over 1 million images designed specifically to teach vision language models how to better read and interpret complex charts and graphs.
The state of Florida is suing OpenAI. The lawsuit accuses the company of harming children by providing dangerous information and designing an addictive product.
And finally, UK insurance giant Aviva announced its AI systems detected a record £230 million in fraudulent claims in 2025, an increase driven by the technology's ability to spot patterns humans might miss.
So an AI that builds itself? An AI that books your travel?
And an AI that's still trying to figure out biology.
Just another Monday.